Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video just hit 1,430 subscribers. Thank you so much. More videos are on the way. This video is part 5 of why she's suing Magic City. Let's watch the video.
Story time, part 5. Continue for me to summarize this lawsuit for you guys. So where we left off was at jurisdiction and venue, okay? This court has subject matter jurisdiction over the present action under Article 3, 2 of the United States Constitution, FLSA 16B, 29 U.S. Code 216B, and 28 U.S. Code 1331. Because this case arises under the FLSA and Title VII, federal statutes that affect interstate commerce, okay? Venue properly lies in the North District of Georgia, which is pretty much saying where the club is, because Paradise Entertainment conducts business in Georgia within this judicial district, and a substantial portion of the events giving rise to the claims heroin arose in this dirt. Pretty much saying this happened here, and this is in this jurisdiction, and this is where it happened, okay? So the parties, it says me, I reside in Florida. Paradise Entertainment employed Hale as a dancer approximately early September 2022 throughout September 2023. At all times, marital hereunto, Hale was an employee, was an employee of Paradise Entertainment within meaning of FLSA, and that's 29 U.S. Code 203E1. Paradise Entertainment is a domestic profit corporation organized under the laws of the state of Georgia. At all times, marital hereto, Paradise Entertainment was an employer of Courtney within meaning of FSLA. Pretty much is saying that I'm within all of my rights to sue them because they violated the FSLA, and that stands in the Northern District of where they're at. Pretty much my lawyers broke down why the FSLA claim is legit and why it stands for what I'm saying, which pretty much is saying that I'm in this area and this area is covered by this law, okay? Okay, cool. Let's... During 2022, Paradise Entertainment had 2 or more employees handling, selling, or otherwise working on goods or materials that have been moved in or produced for commerce by any person within the meaning of 29 U.S. Code 203 S1A. Such goods include liquor and other beverages that have traveled in interstate commerce. Okay, so this is pretty much them saying, the details of the club. This club sells liquor. This club has this amount of employees. This club does this. This club does that. And that's why they fall under this umbrella for FLSA. Okay, during 2023, Paradise Entertainment had an annual gross volume of sales made or business done of not less than 500,000. Pretty much saying that they were making over 500,000 a year with everything that they're doing, okay? Which, like I said, this is my lawyers breaking down why they are responsible for their actions and what laws in their jurisdiction covers me from them breaking them, okay? I'm going to continue right here, okay, where it says, at all times during the relevant time period, Paradise Entertainment failed to compensate Hale on a salaried basis, okay? Because when you get hired at Magic, they don't hire you as a independent contractor. They hire you as an employee. They're supposed to give you a paycheck. They're supposed to document hours. You're like a server. They're paying you $2.13 an hour, and this is what they do, okay, is every dance that you dance on the floor, you have to pay them $10. Yeah. So, example, if I went in the club and I had a friend in there that was working and I said, hey, come dance for me, and she did 5 songs, okay? Say she did 5 songs, each song is $10 a song. That $50 she has to pay to the club, and she only gets to keep any extra money that I throw. So, another example. Say somebody comes in and they dance me. They throw $200 and I dance 10 songs, okay? I have to automatically give the club $10 for each song. So out of the 300, I only made 200 because this club is expecting you to pay $10 per dance back to the club. Okay, cool. So at all times during the relevant time period, Paradise Entertainment contends it compensated Hale at an hourly rate of $2.13 an hour plus tips. Okay, and this is how I would say that they would pick and choose and pocket watch when it came to our house fees, because what they like to say is they sit in the office and watch each girl and they count each girl's amount of dances, and then at the end of the night they tell you how much you owe. So what they're saying they do allegedly is sit back in the office, look up at the camera, say, okay, gorgeous doll, 1 song, 2 song, 3 song, 4 song, 5 songs, she owes us $50 off of that customer alone. What? So as an independent contractor, that wouldn't happen. If you're an independent contractor, right, any money you throw that people give to you, it's yours. And you do only pay a house fee to work there. That's it. No extra fees. Okay? Okay, cool. So, at all relevant times, Paradise Entertainment failed to inform Hale of the provisions of the 29 U.S. Code 203, which is pretty much saying that they didn't even tell me about the fact that they were breaking the code. They were breaking the code, you know? That's it. Let me look and get to the next part. Okay, so throughout the relevant time period, Paradise Entertainment required Hale to share her tips with an agent of Paradise Entertainment nicknamed Baller. Actual name unknown. I know the name. I got pictures. But anyways, plaintiff paid other kickbacks as well, such as a house fee of $100 to $300 per night, DJ fees of $20 to $100 per night, and security fees of $50 to $100 per night. Throughout the relevant time period, Hale normally worked shifts at Magic City on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Mondays. During the relevant time period, Hale was normally scheduled from 11:30 until 3:30 a.m. during each work shift. Now, when I started being retaliated against, right? Because they do. If you're a dancer at Magic City, you have to be at work by 11:30, okay? When I told one of my managers to stop touching on me, stop being so overly sexual towards me, I would get at the door at 11:25. And security would say, yeah, you need to call this manager so they can tell us if you could work or not. And it became to a point where they were retaliating against me because I was speaking out for myself. So if I didn't get to work at like 10 or 9 o'clock, if I got to work at 11:20, when I got to the door, they would pick me out specifically and say, call somebody in the office because you need approval, while they let every other girl walk past me and get in with no problem. And this was retaliation because I had a manager who was, hold on, let me get to it, I'm going to read it to you. On September 30th of 2023, defendants under the Twitter name Magic City Atlanta posted and published a statement in reference to me that girl does not work here and is crazy AF. Defendants published a disbarring September 30th, 2023 statement about the plaintiff to discredit her allegations and objections to the FSLA violations and for other statutory protected speech, and to retaliate against her for engaging in such protected activity. Pretty much saying they retaliate against me and I'm protected by the law. And for them to do that was illegal. Let's get into the next part.
This girl knows her stuff. And she's reading verbatim. She's giving examples. And which is really hard because not a lot of people doing this. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about this video? There's a part 5. I'm going to check to see. I think she meant to put it as part 6. But I'm going to watch over it and see if it's the same stuff. If not, we're going to upload it. But like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.